What's up, guys? Welcome back to my Madden 20 franchise season, and I'm currently in Week 15. We're going to be playing the Buffalo Bills, but as you can tell in Madden 20 in this simulation, they're not doing too great, obviously. They're not even a playoff contender at this point, but they have a pretty bad turnover difference, as I did see when I was looking at my, I guess you would say, stats, I guess you would say. And they have one of the worst turnover differences, so clearly they have a little bit of a turnover issue, which I'm actually pretty confident in because I have a pretty good defense. So hopefully we can capitalize off that and get a win. So hope you all enjoy, guys. And also, it looks like the Ravens keep winning. So we need to win this. So this is starting to look like I don't know what's going to happen exactly. But basically, if we both win out, it's going to come down to the last game. And if I beat them, then I win the AFC North. But if they beat me, then they win the AFC North. But that's only if we both go undefeated. There's still a lot more games left. So I hope you all enjoy, guys. Let's get into it.
Josh Allen and the Buffalo Bills as they match up with Big Ben Roethlisberger, and the Pittsburgh Steelers. I'll have scores around the league for you at the half. But it's time for a little football. So we'll hand it over to our broadcast team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach. EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the steel capital of the world, Pittsburgh, PA, at Heinz Field. This was the scene just a few moments ago as the Pittsburgh faithful were fired up by the hometown Steelers taking the field. They're all set as they'll match up with the Buffalo Bills. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, we look at this Steeler ball club entering play. They've certainly found their groove of late, winners of 5 in a row.
And I think the sky's the limit for this team. They're playing the best football that they've played in a long time.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Bills, it's late in the year. We all know it. We've seen the calendar for these guys. Their bodies could probably use a break, but they have to push on.
And they're really not as worried about that as maybe we think. They know they've got the entire offseason to rest. All they care about is the game in front of them and finishing strong.
It's the final 3 weeks of the season. Still plenty to play for here as we're underway in Week 15. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Out comes the 37-year-old Ben Roethlisberger, ready to lead the Steelers. And he led the entire NFL in passing yards in 2018. The second time that he's owned that honor. Roethlisberger now off the bootleg. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
Here we go.
So now an early 3rd and 10 here on their opening drive. Now Roethlisberger. He'll find Juju Smith-Schuster. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. The Steeler first down on the pickup of 11 yards. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Jerry Hughes able to record his 5th sack of the season. Another try after the first down sack. Roethlisberger. Over the middle, it's complete.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. That one good for 14 yards and a Steeler first. So opening drive, 3rd down, they go with a slant. It works.
And I'm wondering when the league's going to figure it out because everyone throws it on 3rd down. You expect?
Looking for Moncrief, and it's intercepted. Tre'Davious White with a pick. And he'll return this ball across midfield to the 47-yard line. certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception throw.
And that last one, that hurts. Now McCoy. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. Allen hands off to McCoy. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line.
Come on, baby. Let's go!
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
Throwing on first down is Allen. Caught by Jones. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. So retract the yardage and retract the touchdown.
And retract the chunk play. Big strike there to get the touchdown. Now they've got to take it back and see if they've got another one still in their arsenal.
And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. It's a 10-yard gain there, and it sets them up now 1st and goal. Now McCoy. It'll be a pickup of 4, and it brings up 2nd and goal. They'll run. It's the fullback, DeMarco. And trying to push forward, but he is going to be stuffed up in the backfield. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
Single, slot. Hey,
Allen now on 3rd and goal. And this is caught for a touchdown. Now hold everything here. Flag in the backfield. This one might be coming back. So reverse the celebration. We'll see if they have something else in their bag of tricks.
And isn't that always tough to watch when they score and you see the excitement, and then when they realize those points aren't going to count? Can they get it back together and find their way back to the end zone?
And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. A gain of 5, but not enough. Leads to a 4th and goal.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game, but it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. 3rd down, they gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go up and make the tackle right away.
In the end, the opening drive, Charles, does yield points. Maybe not the touchdown that they wanted, though.
Yeah, but bottom line, they wanted to get something out of that drive, and they did that. 3 points, they won't turn that down at all.
That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And a quick throw here. That's complete. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. On 2nd down now. It's Connor. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. It's a Pittsburgh first down, a gain of 13. To throw here, Roethlisberger. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. The Steeler first down on the pickup of 11 yards. On first down, Connor. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Roethlisberger throwing middle, and it's complete. And he's got a first down as a tackle made at the Bills' 32-yard line. Roethlisberger now, after the pick on the last drive, 3 for 3 to start this drive. It's 1st and 10. Here's Roethlisberger. Tremaine Edmonds, the linebacker, able to break that one up. Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32. Now Roethlisberger, and that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Got an open man. It's Washington. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
Let's go.
From the red zone now, here's Roethlisberger on first down. Washington's got it. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. On the run is Conner. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. They'll look to run with Conner. And he's in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. James Conner, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Steelers have taken the lead. And they're able to run it in. It started with a battle in the trenches. They won there, and they got in for 6 points.
And that's going to be a tough one for the defense to deal with. They've got to go to the bench now and figure out how we're going to slow down this running game, because on that particular play, they had no answer.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive as we grind toward the end of the season here, and they haven't had the season that they had hoped. So let me ask you to play GM. Where might they look to make some changes?
I think when you look into the upcoming draft, think hard about them drafting multiple offensive linemen. They've got to get stouter up front. And as a GM always tells me, Charles, this is a big boy league. And big
Allen hit. He lost the football. So they escape, so to speak, maintaining the football. Defensively, though, opportunity miss.
It definitely was, because that's all defenses talk about. Getting the football and either advancing it the other way or just getting possession and turning it over to their offense. That can be a little bit deflating. You're exactly right. A lost opportunity.
It'll be a gain of 12, but it will also lead to 4th down.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
Pulled in at the 24. Nearly a huge return, as it is. Still a very good one. 24 yards. And that will come the offense as they take over. Coming up later tonight, Sunday Night Football, a good one in SoCal. The Vikings and the Chargers from Dignity Health Sports Park. Coverage at 8:20 Eastern, 5:20 Pacific on EA Sports. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. A Steeler first down on the pickup of 11 yards. They'll throw on first down with Roethlisberger. He'll find Smith-Schuster. That's complete. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. A gain of 10, good for a Steeler first down. They'll run here with Conner, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Play 3 of the drive not as successful. They go backwards after those 2 first down gains. Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. Juju Smith-Schuster, the intended receiver that time. And that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down. Now Roethlisberger to throw. Over the middle, hauled in by Smith-Schuster. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. And he's got a first down as a tackle made at the Bills' 16. Here's Roethlisberger, and he fires one incomplete. Juju Smith-Schuster, the intended receiver, and it's 2nd down. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Here's Roethlisberger to throw. It's caught by Moncrief. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down. On 3rd down, it's Conner. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. James Conner with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Steelers, they broaden their lead. And that'll give them a 2-score lead here, but I'm looking ahead. They just want to hold it for the final moments here in the 2nd quarter. They don't want to give up anything on the other side.
No, not at all, because if they don't, it almost had the feel of an imposing their will score. And right now, they want to make sure they keep that and carry it into the second half.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And you have to figure they won't just sit on the football here in the final minute. The way things have gone, they need to try to make something happen offensively.
But maybe they should. Maybe they should sit on it here because of what you just said. They haven't made anything happen offensively. Getting ready to go into the half, give them a chance to take a deep breath, exhale a little bit, and start over. I don't know if this is the time to push it myself.
Well, right now, under 100 yards of total offense. And he's going to be taken down here as that will lead us to the end of the first half of play. And okay, so much for our halftime break. Apparently we're going to get right back to it. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Out come the Bills now as they'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there.
But
this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Throwing now is Allen. Got a man. It's Brown. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. 21 yards there on third down. Brown signed with the Bills in March. Last year he was in Baltimore, 4 seasons in Arizona prior to that, but they're hoping that Brown can add a lot of speed to this offense, which he should. Last year in Baltimore, 715 yards and 5 touchdowns. Takes to midfield, but no further, just a yard there. Again, it's McCoy. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. The Steelers now in the nickel here on third down. On play action, Allen. And that's complete to Croft. And he's got this down to the 35. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 35. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Allen going to throw. He lets this one fly toward the back. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Mike Hilton. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Now it's Roethlisberger. Open man completes it to Smith-Schuster. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. The Steelers picking up 15 yards there and a first down. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful you're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front, defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
It's a Pittsburgh first down, a gain of 13. So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 44-yard line. On first down, Connor going to be lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Throwing on 2nd down, Roethlisberger. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 31-yard line.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
We're off to the fourth quarter here in Week 15. Happy holidays to all. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Roethlisberger coming up with a 1st and 10. And he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive. Roethlisberger will throw. Being chased out left. Now he'll pull it down. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Yeah, he only gets a few yards on 1st and 10, but he's better off doing that than throwing an incompletion or even worse, an interception.
On 2nd down, it's Connor. They follow up the gain of 5 by only getting 1 there on 2nd down.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus front in order to bring this one home.
Roethlisberger, open man, Smith-Schuster, it's complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. And he's got a 1st down as the tackle made at the Bills' 16. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. This home crowd, they're happy with that call.
I like the way you said happy there, right? The so-called good guys didn't get a call. They feel like it's been that way all afternoon. You feeling their pain?
They finally got one.
Yes, they did.
And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3. 3 yards is the gain that time. 2nd and goal. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Here's Connor. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. Charles, thinking back to what you said in the first quarter, that part of the magic elixir for a road victory for these underdogs was going to be winning the turnover battle. Well, they only have 1 right now. Look at the scoreboard.
Yeah, not exactly playing to the form that I subscribed, right? When we talk about winning that turnover battle, that evens things out, especially for a road team, especially for a team that's an underdog.
This one fielded at the 5. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get them down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
1st down, and they're going to throw with Allen. He finds his target, John Brown. And he's got this down to the 35. The Bills passing game, getting them down the field. They've got another 1st down.
Not only have they completed a couple on this drive, but they peeled off some pretty good chunks of yardage, too.
Absolutely. Great start. 2 nice plays in the pass game. Now can they continue to feed off that? Allen's throw into the hands of Brown. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line. So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Now left side on the swing pass. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game. Operating
from the red zone now. Allen. And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24. T.J. Watt in there to drop him as that clock continues to run.
Exactly what they were looking for. They've given up yardage. They've been letting them drive right downfield, but they got a sack right there. How about that for a little bit of revenge?
6 yards on the pickup, and that'll force upon him a 3rd and 14.
So many times you hear today's NFL.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Mike Hilton, and a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And that one, Charles, is just going to about wrap up what was no doubt a dominating defensive performance.
Yeah, I don't care what team it is. I don't care who you play, whether they're strong offensively or not. Just giving up.
And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. Now this is picked up by the Bills. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Buffalo. And this is one of those bang-bang plays, Charles. Did the knee hit first or did the ball come out first?
This is where you need that 20/20 eyesight, don't you, Brandon? You've got to see which one happened first. If the knee hit the ground, then they will keep possession.
Yeah, baby. Yeah, baby. We got it. We got it.
After reviewing the play,
This challenge was initiated by the guys in New York. Taking a look at the play, less than 2 minutes to go.
Yeah, I'm sure the coach wanted to challenge it, so he's probably going to send the New York office a holiday card. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now Roethlisberger. And yes, complete to the tight end McDonald. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds left to go in the game. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Roethlisberger going to throw it. Forced out to his left. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Now Roethlisberger. And that's knocked away and incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
47-yard punt, a return of 4. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. Allen and the Bills now down by 2 touchdowns, 27 seconds to go. And they're in danger of a 3rd straight loss as they come up on 1st and 10. He finds McCoy. The Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock.
55. Hey, we got to get this stop here, D.
To throw again on 2nd down. Allen. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left. Tyler Kroft, the tight end, the one he was looking for. And it's 3rd down. Throwing is Allen on 3rd. He's going to let it fly. And this will be incomplete. 1 second left to go. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. One final shot. They'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete as time has run out on on this football game. So this one in the win column for the Pittsburgh Steelers. And this was about as close to a shutout as you could get. I mean, barring a game where you only allow a safety, but this was the next best thing, just the field goal. That's all they gave up.
Yeah, and you know something, they're going to be disappointed because they gave up the field goal. But deep inside, somewhat satisfied as well, because you know how hard it is to keep people from scoring in this league. And the idea that you just gave up 3, yeah, your coaches will get on you. They'll say, we should have had the shutout. But they also will be pretty satisfied with that type of a performance.
So for the Steelers, the final 2 weeks are going to tell the story for them as they move to 9-5 with a win. And they will hit the road next week to take on the New York Jets. Meanwhile, for Buffalo, they drop their 10th game now to fall to 4-10. And they'll look to get back in the winning column next week as they head to Foxborough to face off against the New England Patriots.
Well, I won the game. They turned over the ball twice. I turned over the ball once. And my turnover, come on. I mean, that sucked. He clearly, it was on the curl route, and he literally just jumped the route and then got the pick. But it does kind of suck, but what can I really expect? All I do is throw the ball. So I do throw the ball a lot. I barely run the ball. And that's just the way I like to play it in this game. I mean, it's just a video game. And I do have James Conner's running back, so it's not the greatest running back, at least in this Madden. I know recently in the NFL he's been doing pretty good, but it's not like he's the greatest running back with the greatest overall. So I don't sit there and just run the ball nonstop. But overall, pretty good game. I scored 17. At the end, I was kind of going for more points, which is a little bit I got a little bit excited at the end trying to get more points on the board. But it was overall a pretty easy win, not going to lie. I mean, I think they're my easiest team on my schedule. So stay tuned for Week 16 against the New York Jets, which they're 6-1. And then if I win that, and if the Ravens win if they won this week and next week, then it's pretty much going to come down to Week 17. So hopefully I can keep up, guys, and make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Stay tuned, because I'm also in the playoff picture, which is really good, but that's only if the season were to end today. And I have 9 wins, so there are 9-win teams that do make the playoffs, but I'm not going to hold my breath on 9 wins, so I'd like to at least win the Jets game, and I think I'll be probably guaranteed a playoff spot. But overall, I hope you all enjoyed. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.